Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, oh Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Jai Om Vishnupad, Paramahansa Parivrajacharya Sattva Shri Srimad His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Goswami, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai, Prem Shri Gaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shri Vasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath, Shri Makund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ki Jai, Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Shri Jagannath Mayapur, Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai, Shri Jagannath Swami Baldev Subhadra Ki Jai, Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai, Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Ganga Maye Ki Jai, Jamuna Maye Ki Jai, Jalangi Maye Ki Jai, Gaur Premanandi Haribo, Bhakti Devi Tulasi Maharani Devi Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhule Shmati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Jamani Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharne Nirvashesha Srinivadi Paschatya Deshatarane. Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone. Another Sunday Satsang. And today's a little bit special because, the big announcement is that we're going on the road tomorrow or the next day for the final site selection for our jungle retreat, which is coming up later this spring and summer and fall and winter, and as long as we can hold out. So we're going to leave here no later than Wednesday. We have a few minor repairs to make on our vehicle, El Burro Grande. And as soon as we finish with that, we'll be off to Lake Catemaco is our first stop. And after that, then we'll go to Chiapas, to La Canja, and to Las Nubes. These are both, all three are actually very beautiful ecotourism places. And we try to be back by the end of March because Connor is coming. And if we're not by the end of March, it'll be just the first week in April or something like that. And by then we should know where our retreat is going to be located, and we'll also have lots of video and still pictures and all that good stuff to show you. And of course, we won't be completely out of touch. We will have access to the internet at some of these places, and other places we'll have to go to Cyber Cafe. What, somebody making comments already?
Peter said, "Congratulations, Connor, you rock." Connor answered, "I rock."
So we're going to have a rockin' retreat. Actually, Krishna rocks harder than anybody. So we'll be out there in the jungle and making arrangements for the retreat later on this year so that everything will go smoothly when you all come and visit us. You are going to come visit us, right? So even if you don't, we don't care because we're going to be chanting Hare Kṛṣṇa. And we'll be very happy. So if you'd like to come, you're welcome. Just contact us and make arrangements. In the meantime, I'm not going to be online every day. And even when I am online, I'm not going to be able to take the time to make a lot of answers to questions. Although I will try to continue my posts on Karma Yoga, even though there hasn't been much discussion. I want to see the students who have been around for a while take a more active role in responding to some of the newcomers' questions. Like Krishna Prapti Prabhu, that was a nice response that you gave to that new guy. And please continue to do so, because you know the philosophy and you know how to preach to people. So I want to involve the students who have been engaged with us for a while in doing some more active moderation and replies on the forums. It's going to be necessary because we're going to have a lot of new people coming, especially once we start posting delicious pictures of gorgeous spots out in the country in Mexico. A lot of people are going to want to join us. This is a very attractive thing we're doing. You have no idea unless you read some of the other forums that deal with 2012 and stuff like that, how hard people are looking for an alternative, for a retreat, for someplace where they can go and at least feel safe. I don't know if anybody's going to be safe in 2012, but we want to be as far out of the rat race as possible when things get crazy. Speaking of which, next Friday and Saturday, the 7th and the 8th, you don't want to be traveling, you don't want to be vulnerable, you don't want to be out and around, you want to be someplace safe. Because the 7th and the 8th of March are going to be pretty crazy days. Astrologers are predicting air crashes and all kinds of conflict in the world and like that. So you want to be someplace where you're a little bit protected. Please take me serious on this. This is, astrology is a very useful science. And more than once, we've saved ourselves a lot of trouble by paying attention to these predictions. So sometimes nothing happens. And then you say, oh, it's just a false alarm. These people are being alarmist. And, well, maybe half the time nothing happens, but then half the time something does happen. So it's better to be cautious and not get bit. What's happening next week is that there's going to be a nasty Mars and Uranus and the Sun and all these planets, Saturn, they're all getting involved in this big mix-up. So try to take it a little bit careful next week. And we're going to be holed up somewhere in the woods ourselves. Not that we're afraid of these things, but that we have a mission to perform, and we want to protect that mission. So we try to stay out of the way of the troubles. And our mission is to propagate this esoteric teaching onto the next generation. Actually, we've already accomplished every other goal in life that we set out to attain, and we're very happy about that. But there's one little thing, which is that we made a promise to our spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, to do this.